that is tough stuff there. What is this machine running on? I've still got 1 bar of charge and it's still collecting. Donkey, gobble, gobble, gobble. So what do you look for when you buy a commercial graded machine? Is it the brand? Is it the power, the size, or even the features? Well, today we are reviewing the brand new RMA756 V from STIHL. Okay, first things first, this machine is part of STIHL's AP cordless range, and it is similar in power to the legendary RM756, which is fitted up by a beefy Kawasaki engine. Now, if this thing's anything like the petrol version, it's going to be a bit of a beast. To rival the power and performance of the Kawasaki petrol model, they have fitted a twin battery setup. This is two 36-volt batteries on the AP system, producing 72 volts of power. Now, we are going to cut some manicured lawns and do some mulching. We're going to do some side discharge, rear discharge, and also some collection. So I think the first test is to go and find some long grass and do some cutting. So behind me, I've got some longer grass that the commercial ride-on mower that we've been using can't actually touch because it's a little bit rougher and it's slightly longer. So it might be suited to you to have a machine like this. You want something to complement maybe your petrol machine, but you want something large and commercial in battery. Now we've got some road verge grass down there, and obviously we've got the grass behind us and we've got some down the road as well. So what we're going to do is take the grass box off the back. We're going to rear discharge the grass because we don't want to put it in side discharge mode and spray it out all over the road, and actually see what sort of power this motor unit gives us. So in some of our recent videos, we've had a few comments saying the grass isn't long enough that we're cutting. Well, hopefully the grass is long enough for you in this one. So I'm going to put the height up because I'm not going to be silly. I'm not going to sculpt it. And we're going to put it into full power mode and send it. Let's go. Look at it, it's gobbling it up. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Look how lush this grass is. Will it do it? Probably more suited to side discharge this. Yeah, that is bloody tough stuff there. Now, one thing I really like about this machine already is the balance of the machine. It doesn't feel like you're fighting it, and also that digital display up the top. When I was going through the longer grass and I wanted to slow it up, it is as simple as just turning your speed up and down. Now, you can even turn the speed right to 0, but it goes right up to 6 kilometers per hour. And I think that's lovely because it's right there up in front of you. You can see what speed you are on, and it's just nice and clear. And I think it's a great little addition to this machine, as well as having obviously your eco sort of standard mode and full power modes down here as well. Obviously gives you your battery percentage, you've got battery power meter. Right, that's long grass. Let's find some nettles and do some side discharging in areas where you're not too worried too much about the finish and where those clippings go. Right, so what we can do to turn it into side discharge mode is put the mulch plug in the back. And that fits in as simply as that. Then take the cover on the side. What we do is lift up the flap and put that in like so. And this will now chuck the grass out the side of the mower. It is proper roughy ground, isn't it? It is lumpy and bumpy. I think there's been horses in this field. But it's, I've got no worries about it because of that aluminium deck and the strength of it. And obviously those wheels, those aluminium wheels, are just riding right over it. Now, one thing I want to mention about this machine is obviously the versatility. We've got it inside discharge mode. We've obviously done it in rear drop. We're going to do some collection and we're going to do some mulching. Now, when it comes to commercial battery products, I can't think of many brands on the market that have sort of a 4-in-1 function. Certainly with an aluminium cutting deck, you don't generally have side discharge. And I think that just sort of broadens the spectrum of how versatile this machine could be. The other thing is, it's got a height cut of, or height range of 25mm to 100mm. So it means I've had it on the highest cut here, and it means I can cope with all the roughs and toughs of this field. The other thing is obviously the speed of the motor. This one, top speed is 2,600 RPM, which, you know, when you consider a petrol machine would be around sort of 2,900 to 3,000 RPM. Obviously the blade motor speed is a lot lower, but there is plenty of torque from this machine. And for something to cope with the thickness that we've been putting it through, obviously just shows you how much development's gone into this product. Right, let's move on to some mulching. Now then, formal lawns and mulching. How well does this machine mulch? Now this area here in this property is a well-maintained lawn area. It's cut at least once a week, it's mulched every other, and then obviously it's collected, but they use a ride-on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert this now into a mulcher, and it quite simply is a case of taking the side discharge plug off. Don't need that anymore. Our mulch plug is already in the back of the machine and it's ready to mulch. Probably going to have to cut down on its lowest cut, which is 25mm, to obviously see any difference. So we'll adjust the height of adjustment. Each wheel has 4 separate height adjusters. Now the nice thing I found already with this is how easy these are to adjust. Some commercial mowers can be absolute pigs. They can be so stiff to move up and down. And to be honest with you, you probably just leave it on one height because you don't want the faff to move it. But with this, it's so simple. That's a great finish, isn't it? Lovely. Now this mower has got a 54cm cutting deck, which is relatively wide, and you could see on some of the areas where the lawn is a little bit more undulating, because we're on its lowest setting, it did just ground out a little bit. But to be honest with you, 25mm is pretty short, and for this type of machine you'd probably have it slightly higher anyway, or if you are going to cut that low, you just make sure you're cutting a really nice flat lawn. Now the machine as well is also 52 kilos, so it's weighty enough and it's all there, it's solidly built, but because of the balance of it, it doesn't feel like you've got that sort of weight of machine in front of you. Right, I think now it's time for some collection. One question you're probably all asking is how well does this machine bag and how long can it run for? Well, I have used 2 AP500S batteries this morning and we are down to 3 bars of charge out of 4. So it's done pretty well. To think that it's done the mulching, it's done the long nettles, and it's done the roadside verges as well. Now we are on a plot of ground. Donkey, bloody donkeys. Anyway, we are on a local caravan and campsite here. And we got about 2 weeks worth of growth in front of us. The grass is what we call heaver grass, so it's starting to go to seed as well. So it'll give it a good test to see what we can do. Now, I do apologise that I can't show you this in wet cutting conditions, because in the southwest of England, we just haven't had any rain for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So we are doing the best that we can with the conditions that we have. Now, this is about 2,000 meters squared. It's not going to do all of this, I can assure you, but let's see how much area we can actually cover. Right. Let's get fired up. So what I've done is I've set the mower to eco mode, and it's about 35–40mm we're cutting. Now they generally cut this with a ride-on lawnmower. The other thing I wanted to mention is about the battery runtime. So you just pick up power then. So when you're down in eco mode, it will actually adjust the power setting of the mower if it needs it, so it ups the power. But yeah, battery runtime, I'm just going to slow it up a little bit. Battery runtime, you can get up to 750 meters squared of mowing on 2 AP500S batteries. With 2 AP300S batteries, you can get 630 meters squared. Now, you must use mower with 2 batteries. It will not run with 1 battery. If you use AP200S batteries, it will just basically reduce the performance of the machine. Yeah, got to be full now, isn't it, surely? Now the motor is 3,100 watt, and even on eco mode, it's done all of that. It just picked up a couple of times where it went through that thicker stuff, but yeah, plenty of power. Let's have a look at the grass box and see how full we are. Now, you have got that grass box indicator on the back. When it's on full power mode, that really does blow open really far. Obviously on eco, you're not getting quite the airflow, but let's have a look and see what's gone on. Look at that. Oh, we are pretty full. And we've taken off a fair bit of grass as well. To think that we've done, what we've done? Dozen strips. Pretty good. Nice and lush as well. Right, let's go and empty it and carry on. So we are down to 2 bars of battery now. We are 50% charged. What is this machine running on? I've still got 1 bar of charge and it's still collecting. That's a donkey if you can hear it. I think our grass box is full though. It is, it's full. Let's go and empty this one. Ugh. Look at that for a bale. So we just emptied the last grass box and we can't restart the mower. It is actually out of power now. Now, as I've used this machine throughout the day, there's been no lack of power, and still I've got something called constant power built into this machine. So what it does is just basically keeps the power of the machine running right to that last second, and then it just flicks off. So you don't get like a lot of other battery manufacturers where they slightly tail off as they get lower in capacity at the end. So I didn't actually know that it was going to cut out or stop. I would say still have been very conservative with their run times, because this area here, like I said, was 2,000 meters squared, just over. We've done, I would say, a good 1,200 meters squared here. Now, obviously I haven't cut it around really, really low, and it all depends on the conditions that you're mowing in. But obviously bearing in mind we've done that long grass at the start, we've done the nettles, and we've done some mulching in the garden as well. So it's done more than I thought it was going to do. Right, so a few other features I haven't mentioned throughout the video. One is the mono handle. Now you'll see that the handle is only supported by 1 shaft. Now this makes it easy to fold your handle over for storage and transportation, but also the other thing is to take your grass box on and off. You can literally come in the side instead of having to go in through the handles like you do on a conventional mower. This one is IPX4 rated, so that means it can be used in any weather condition, and it is also Bluetooth enabled, so you can connect it up to the STIHL Smart Connect app. So STIHL have fitted a multi-blade system on this machine, so it means you don't have to swap the blade over from mulch, collect or side discharge, which is really handy. The batteries will also fit in the rest of the AP professional tools that STIHL produce. There is a dedicated mulcher in the range as well, and there is a smaller version of this machine if you don't want to go for a 54 centimetre. So who would this machine be aimed at? Well, private estates for one, councils, gardeners doing domestic jobs. If you broke this area down into 4 lots, you've got 300 meters squared lawns, and then you could run your AP300S or AP200S batteries in your handheld tools to do trimming and blowing. And it's safe to say, I think we will be seeing a lot more dual battery systems coming out from STIHL in the future. So that is STIHL's brand new RMA756. Now, if you like this sort of content, I've dropped a video down to the bottom corner all about the brand new FSA 400, STIHL's answer to a cordless battery clearing saw. It is an absolute animal. We're Machinery Nation. We bring you product videos every week all about tools and machinery. Please ding the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!